Episode of the F1 2017 Season 3, and we are here at, we're at Brazil, Interlagos, the Autodromo Carlos Pache. As you can tell outside, it is raining for the race, so that is going to be interesting. Is it going to be raining all race? Are we going to have any sort of pace to deal, keep up with the guys at front, because I know there are some tracks where we just struggle in the rain, which, I don't like. Why would I like something like that? But yes, we're here. We are here at the Brazilian Grand Prix. We are starting in 9th, providing there's no penalties. And it is the penultimate round of Season 3. And like I say, guys, today is going to be a double header. Double header? You're thinking, what does he mean by that? I'm saying that straight away, as soon as I've done this Grand Prix, I'm going to do practice and qualifying off camera, and then I will be back straight away for the finale of Season 3. Will we have a good race here? Will we have a good race to end off what has been an absolutely superb season where points have, been aplenty? 2 podiums, 2 wins. And like I say, it'll just be, well, I don't know. Abu Dhabi, it can be a mixture of pain and good fortune. I mean, I know that Season 1 we crashed out. Season 2, I think we did alright. We got 8th. And then obviously we got the offer at the end of the season to join Toro Rosso. But obviously, we joined Toro Rosso for the first half of this season, and at the British Grand Prix, we got a contract to join Haas. So we jumped ship, we went to Haas, and again, we got 1 win under Toro Rosso at the Canadian Grand Prix. We got another win at Haas at the Italian Grand Prix. Those 2 have been only our podium finishes so far this season. We've been finishing sort of 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th quite a lot, which I'm happy about because points are points at the end of the day. And like I say, guys, if you are new to the channel, do hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content coming your way. And we are going to get on with this race, with this double header. Let's go to this wet Brazilian Grand Prix. Kind of like rolling my R's, I don't know why. Ooh, hello, what's that? Oh, get rid of that, sorry.
As surely as the sun rises in the morning, the Brazilian Grand Prix packs out the grandstand. We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position. And
so a Mercedes front row.
Looking down the rest of the grid, we
Verstappen 3rd, Ocon 4th, Ricciardo
Perez
5th, Perez 6th. I'm 7th, so I've moved up 2 positions. Raikkonen's 8th, Vettel's 9th, so both Ferraris have penalties. Obviously, this is great news for Hamilton, who needs to salvage his fading championship conquest, with Vettel being something like 20-odd points in front, with 2 races remaining. I say, are we going to be that person that, basically says to Vettel, I'm sorry, my friend, you're not coming through. Right. Okay, so it is only going to be raining for the first part of the race, and then it will dry up. We've had stuff like this happen before, and yeah. And like I said, in the dry, we got 9th, so we are, I think quite clearly we're capable of finishing in the points here. But let's get this race underway. It's the Brazilian Grand Prix, the penultimate round of Season 3 for today's double header. That's right. Double header, I'm going to say it until my face goes blue. Going to do this race and then straight away get on to Abu Dhabi. The 5 lights countdown here at Brazil. At Interlagos, it's go! It's an okay start. I'm just going to pull across straight away, but Raikkonen's up our inside, which has allowed Vettel to get through as well. Just going to Ferrari's Raikkonen down the inside. Still got Vettel. Can't really do anything. There we go. Now I can take my racing. I won my rivalry as well, guys, against Nico Hulkenberg. So now my rivalry is with, once again, Sergio Perez. How annoying is that? Because we saw Well, we know how good Perez and Force India are. They're virtually untouchable when you're in a car such as this. Oh, we've ran wide. Is that allowed Vettel through? He's my inside. I'm going to have to try and hold it round. We do tap wheels though. Oh, Vettel's fallen behind the Toro Rosso. Oh, and I had a very late move there on Sergio Perez as well. Just kept the car to the inside, and we got through. So we're up into 7th place. This is where we started. We got kind of by Vettel as well. So whilst the track is wet, we need to make haste. Hamilton leads, which is good. Vettel is down in 10th place at the minute. Thank you for watching the stream, Pos. I hope you're well, buddy. Vettel seems to have cleared the Toro. A lot closer to Raikkonen than we was a lap ago. Vettel already straight onto the back of Sergio Perez. So Vettel is refusing to allow these guys to get away. Drift first corner. Not exactly the best of lines through this. Drifted onto the curbs, which slowed us down a little bit. Of course, guys, because it's wet, there's no DRS. If you're new to these sort of games, DRS is basically a drag reduction system. It's the flap in the back wing there that opens up down a specific area of the car, gives you more speed and makes it easier to overtake. I personally would probably prefer it if it weren't there, because, you know, and they can overtake, you want to do it on pure merit, not assisted. I think we've got a fuel consumption upgrade as well coming to the next Abu Dhabi, so looking forward to that being on the car, fingers crossed. Chris, I'm looking at you. Ocon doing a good job in 4th at the minute, keeping back Ricciardo and Raikkonen. Can't quite get close enough to Raikkonen yet to make a move. So I'm not going to give up though. Doesn't help though when I go into corners quick. Oh, left the door open then for Perez. Right behind. I would like to get past Jeff, but it's quite difficult. sort of the Constantina effect. He'll get on the accelerator before I do. He's getting caught on the curbs. It's going to allow Perez behind to get a bit of a run on me. Lap 5 out of 71. Quite as close to Raikkonen as I'd like to be. I might have to defend from Perez here. Oh, 6.5 in front of our teammate. Again, we just don't have the grip to quickly turn in and out of these quick chicanes. It's going to be a long race, this. Say about 10 more minutes of rain, so we'll probably get to about lap 16 by the time that happens. Bit closer to Raikkonen, just trying to pick up the slipstream, just about pull us along. For some reason just didn't quite feel comfortable enough to turn into that corner. Caught on the curb slightly. Once again, a bit closer to Raikkonen. Hamilton once again, third year in a row, running away with this. Oh, he got the curb. That's dropped us back a little bit. Shame, because we've had 2 really good laps where we were actually closing in on the guys in front. Unfortunately, that little mistake has probably cost us some time. Power down as quick as we can. Now the question, like I say, the thing is, we know it's going to dry up. So the fact that we qualified in 9th, I can be positive about, because it does mean we're probably more likely on course to score yet more points. However, I would like it if we could stick with these guys. I do think though we're going to struggle to do that, because the car has not felt right here all weekend. Ran wide there. Ricardo looking a bit antsy behind Ocon. We do our fastest lap of the race, so 24.1. Is that Grosjean, who's the little car on his own? If you look on the radar, you can just about see. Oh, slightly lost the back end, drifting onto the curves, which puts us a bit out of shape on the exit. Lost advisable ground once again to Kimi Räikkönen. 10.7 seconds in front of our teammate. We can be happy with that. Quite close to Räikkönen now. This is the closest we've been in some time. Not close enough to make a move into the first corner. Quite intense this. You've got to have your wits about you. Well, actually making the move on Raikkonen. We're down the inside. And we're through. Up into 6th place. That surprised me, that. As much as it did you guys. Definitely not wrong in the wet. Oh, Raikkonen's hit me. He's up my inside. Getting all out of shape, trying to hold off the thin. We've got this whole section wrong. Ori ran wide, touched the grass. So we just need to recover. Get back after the Red Bulls. We can do that. Definitely feel like it's getting a lot drier now. In fact, I think it stopped raining. Again, not the best of exits, which is going to give Raikkonen a huge sniff at us coming down this straight. Like I say, thank God there's no DRS. Cool the tyres down. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see what strategy the team puts us on once we put the dry tyres on. Definitely feel next 2 laps will be on the dry tyres. Got the corner. Oh, wrong. That was horrible. We are really struggling for grip. There's 17 laps, no retirements. And Vettel's got past Perez. Better from us. I'll tell you how bloody stressful this is. And that's what I was wanting to. We've got DRS online, which means we get the call for the dry tyres. That means Vettel will have to go round for another lap, or Ferrari are smart, they will have to send Raikkonen. Let's see what the AI do here. We don't know what Raikkonen was thinking, but Vettel has had to continue for another lap. Oh, there's Kimi. Oh dear. And already we have to make a pit stop. Crap. Got caught in the dirty air of Raikkonen. And it just sent us... Oh dear. So we'll just have to see what we can do now. Maybe a safety car later in this race to help us. Oh, come on! I've got no wing! You've got to give me... Bloody... Oh, I don't get it. Definitely can't continue like this. Oh! Where is that line? There we go. So we're in the pits once again. Race is effectively ruined. Fernando Alonso, fastest lap of the race, 18.0. Not often you're going to see that. We are down in 16th now. th as Palmer passes us. So we come out in front of Marcus Ericsson, Lewis Hamilton already across the line. Right, so this is where things now get interesting. Wing damage has set us back a bit. Now I'd like to think, and what I'm going to do, because I was only on them tyres for a lap, is see how far we can go. When do they want us to pit? That is the question. Lap 42, 262. Let's do 22 laps. So 42. Let's do it. Nah. Yeah, I will pit for the soft tyre actually, so I can get to the end. It means one less pit stop. DRS range of Palmer. Hamilton does a 13.5. A way down the inside, and we are through. Position gained, we're up into 16th place. We've got 50 laps to try and get back into the points. We're at 13.7. Okay, never mind, Hamilton does a 12.4, so track again getting quicker and quicker. McLaren, Honda in a Williams sandwich. We've got picked up DRS this time. Make no mistake there, Massa fully nailed there. We've got to chase after Fernando Alonso and Lance Stroll. Didn't quite have enough to get Stroll as well. We're into 14th, 4 places off the points. I mean, 12th is where they want us to finish, so I guess really I should be aiming for that, but ideally I want to be scoring points. I'm in a battle here with Sergio Perez in the championship, so at the minute it's advantage Perez. Oh, Stroll, you're bloody slow through there, mate. So how far are we behind Danny Kvyat? 8.8 seconds. So we've got it all to do. So 1.5 seconds in front of Lance Stroll, which is good. Means he's not in DRS range, and that Williams is quick in a straight line, so it'd be annoying to try and keep behind. Took a second out of Kvyat on that lap, which is good. Because Hamilton's not that far behind. So we're probably going to get lapped in this race. Might even get lapped twice. Such as the pace of the Mercedes around here. Don't know what it is on this game, but the Mercedes just have so much raw pace. It's a 14th place. He's got past Alonso and Stroll. So we were looking good earlier on in this race for points, guys, but a mistake after putting on the dry tyres. Basically, the very next lap for a new front wing. Basically, what happened was, though, we came into the pit side by side with Raikkonen, and we got caught in the dirty air of Raikkonen coming out of the pits, which sent us out of control. We lost our part of our wing. Could have been a wheel, so at least I can be thankful for that. I say sometimes though these things happen, you've just got to get on with it and brush yourself down. Lap we're on now, lap 28. Oh, we're only 5.7 behind Kvyat now. We have got Lewis coming up to us very rapidly. Keeping on the fuel, it says just +1 at the minute. Running lean. Now Hamilton to catch up. We'll let him through. Put it back up to standard now. Brake early. Let him get the move done. This is what Hamilton needs. He's had 2 races where he's retired from each of them, and it's allowed Vettel to build up a 23-point, I think it's a 23-point lead in the championship. And at the minute, as far as I know, Vettel's in about 6th place at the minute. That could easily be 4th now. So maybe I should keep pushing and trying this, because basically the aim is to finish in the points, but I'd also like to finish in front of my teammate as well. I say, the gap is still going down. It's 4 seconds. Want us to pit on lap 41 for a set of super softs. Really? I don't get the logic of that. I really don't. I'm going to stick to putting the softs on because I can get the softs to the end. I'm quite confident I'll be able to get the softs to the end. Oh, Kvyat lets Hamilton through. And so we've got Kvyat. Oh, bloody hell, Sainz and Grosjean though are just a long way away. We're going to make a move on Kvyat, or are we going to wait? We're going to wait. So we're going to get DRS on Kvyat. Our teammate at the start of this season. Oh, that was my mistake. I didn't expect to hit him. So we're only 2.6 seconds in front of Massa, so we need to have that in mind, that Massa is still a potential danger. However, we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to dive down the inside of Kvyat, take that 12th place, and it's Grosjean who is the next car, but he is about 15 seconds down the road, I believe. .2 to be precise. So if they expect us to catch them, we've got a big job in front of our hands to do that. The annoying thing is, Grosjean's pulling away. Problem we've got here, guys, is that Grosjean is faster than us. It's slightly frustrating. roughly about halfway through this race now. Time 16.4. Now we closed on Kvyat quite rapidly. We're going to do the same with Carlos Sainz because it's a completely different car compared to our teammate. On 16.1. Like I say, you might be wondering if you've stayed up to date with this series, why did I make the jump to Haas midway through the season when I was with Toro Rosso? I think the thing that really twisted my arm was that Haas looked like they were quicker than us in the last couple of races I was there, constantly battling with us. And I thought that, you know, being in a car with greater straight line speed, yes, it might not be good chassis-wise or aerodynamically, but engine-wise, you know, it's going to be really good. And now I think over the course of the second half of the season, we've proved that. Gap less than 15 seconds, I'll be happy if it is. 14.5 seconds, so we are really rapidly closing in on Carlos Sainz. What I'm going to do is stick with this strategy of the soft tyre, and then if a safety car comes out, I might dive into the pits, put on a set of this super softs, because don't forget we was only on it for a lap, so you know they've clearly got some life in, or got quite a lot of life in them. Or you ran wide going through the final corner at Tamburello. Start to this lap has been horrible. Outbraked ourselves going into the first corner, slightly ran wide, back end stepped out, caught too much curb, slowed us down even more. So we've got 3 laps left before pulled away half a second on Kvyat over the course of this lap, which is good. It's good. Let's have a look at the chat. Nothing been said. I'll be quite happy to get these tyres off. I think they have had it. 58%. Grosjean pits. I imagine he's going to come out in front of me anyway, because he was about 18 seconds in front. I doubt I've really caught him. And Grosjean puts on the soft tyres. That's what I want to see. Other cars putting on the soft tyres, because that's exactly what I'm planning on doing. There is Roman, just to come out in front of him. Where is Bottas? Hamilton just that supreme around here. Right behind me, and I've still got a lap yet before I pit. Rich on this lap. So we made the mistake. So this is why Roman is the lead driver in this race. Just about slowed it down. Whew. Like I say, guys, new to the channel, do please hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content coming your way. This race has indeed been a struggle. So they're saying we can get these tyres to the end. I believe we can get these tyres to the end. In rich mix, we right in front of Kvyat still. back into standard after this lap. Basically just like an out lap and an in, well sorry, an in lap and an out lap. Julian Palmer's out. Palmer out of the Brazilian Grand Prix, the first retirement here today. Let's have a look, see what happened to the Renault driver. Was it just a simple failure? I think it was. Yeah, oh. Just saw the back end twitch. Now he goes. 19 runners. .5 seconds ahead, which is good. There's Palmer's car. We have 13.0. Oh, Bottas does new fastest lap of the race at 1:11.6. It's Bottas on a set of super soft tyres. Either way, it won't matter because he doesn't have to run a different set of tyres. I just think that if he is on the super softs, he's going to have to make another pit stop. That's my thinking of it anyway. Hamilton responds straight back. So that's where Lewis is compared to where we are. Alonso pits. We are 10.8 behind Carlos Sainz. Oh, hello. So what's happened? So what's happened through turns 3? Turn 3. Oh, go away. I reckon it's this thing here. I'm gonna have a look, see what happens. Is it? Oh dear! It's the Sauber trying to let the Ferrari through. Locked up and just snagged it. Just heard me run wide there. So you heard the floorboard scraping the curb. this race. We do seem to be 2 seconds off the pace of the Mercedes. Gap is 9.6. So we took half a second out of Sainz on that lap. He's at 8.3 in front of Massa. So Massa has passed Kvyat now. That'll be Bottas coming up behind us, I'd imagine. Seconds. Oh, backing stepped out there. Like I say, guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content coming your way. In about an hour and a half after this race, I'll be straight on with the finale of season 3 at the Yas Marina circuit in Abu Dhabi. So do stay tuned for that. So I don't know when that'll be, because obviously this race is still got some life in it yet. 22 laps left. Well, for me, 21. Come on, Bottas, I'm running in lead. That's got up to 9.6. It was 8.9. So we'll have a fuel efficiency upgrade, well not an efficiency, but a fuel upgrade for the engine come for the final race of the season. Looking forward to seeing how that one works out. Clip the curb, try and get the power. So we've got the gap back down to 8.9. What's the gap between myself and Massa? 7.8. So I think we're slowly pulling away from Massa. I'm hoping so. And we are just about catching Sainz. Of course, Bottas has to lap Sainz yet, so that'll slow him down a little bit. I said, this isn't exactly one of the widest tracks around, so it will be difficult for cars to lap other cars, because, like I say, you can see, look, it's not exactly that wide compared to some of the other tracks on the calendar. Got that all wrong. Yeah, what was 8.9 between myself and Massa? It's now 8.4. It's a 7.9. I don't know actually. But we do a 12.7. This is enough to get the gap down to 7.9 between ourselves and Sainz. Hamilton a 1:11 flat, great lap. Yeah, we are pulling away from Massa, so that's good. That's good. We're building fuel up as well, bit by bit. So I'm hoping at some point we'll utilise that. I know my tyres need to go the distance. I'm pretty certain I can get them to make the distance, so don't worry about it. You guys wanted me to go on another set of Super Softs, so you can be quiet. Tell you what, pit engineer at time really bugs me. It was 6.9. We lost 3 tenths somewhere. Sainz is getting the blue flags now. Sainz actually pulling away. Up 6.4. Did a very similar lap there to Felipe Massa, so the gap stays at 9.1. flag. Oh, hello. It's Vettel. Vettel's in third, so he's got past Raikkonen. That's not what Hamilton wanted. I'm 15 seconds behind Grosjean, so I've closed up at least 4 seconds. Because the gap was around about 19 seconds at one point. Just running in lean now to allow Vettel through. And he doesn't take it for some reason. Oh yeah, before I forget guys, I haven't really said anything about it during the course of this particular stream, but like I say, subscribe to the YouTube page, which is Raratron89, so you can catch up with seasons 1, 2 and 3 so far. Someone's out! It's Grosjean! It's Grosjean! Oh, my teammate is out! My teammate is out, which puts the battle between me and Sainz, the battle for the final point of the race. Now 6.7 after having to let Vettel through. We've lost about 8 attempts to Massa as well during the course of that lap, letting Vettel through. Oh, Grosjean was doing everything right. He really was. I could not fault him whatsoever. Gap 6.5, so we are quicker than Sainz. We need to just keep pushing because we need that point. I can't believe how much ground Vettel's made up. Push the gap back up between myself and Massa to 8.7. Oh, we got that all wrong. Tilts the grass a little bit. We need to make sure we absolutely nail this middle sector now. No mistakes. Bad lap from us, the gap for 5.9 seconds. Oh, and Massa has a mechanical problem, so he's going to drop back even more now. Which is unfortunate. Oh, Remedy, do you think this is the best rendition of Formula 1 so far? To be honest, mate, welcome to the stream. I've not seen your name before, so I'll do what I always do. Give you a follow and everything like that. I honestly do. This game is by far the best F1 game I've ever played on. I mean, I know they've released like various patches to improve different aspects of the game and whatnot, but like I say, it still has took nothing away from the enjoyment of, especially when you do full races like I do, of the whole F1 experience. It's just been absolutely amazing. Like I say, we spent the first 2 seasons at Sauber. Scored 29 points in the first season, 64 points in the second, including a race win at Canada. Oh no, sorry, including a podium at Canada, should I say. Season 3, we moved to Toro Rosso. We got no podiums until the Canadian Grand Prix, where we won. And then a couple of races later, we left to go to Haas, where we got 4th in Hungary, retired from Belgium, and won in Italy. So it was a great start to our career at Haas. I mean, God knows how long we're going to be here for. So we've got about 10 laps to go in this Grand Prix, because we're a lap down, let's not forget. I think come lap 65, that's when I'll up the fuel mixture. Like I said, due to Massa's ongoing engine issues, he's 11.8 seconds behind, so he's, well, 11.7 now. So he's continuing to drop off. Have we got enough in the tank to close on Sainz? That's the problem. That's the problem we have here. Time is running short. So far, so good. Really, tell you what, despite everything, I mean, this race, okay, we started 9th. We qualified 9th. We started 7th, dropped to 9th. Because both Ferraris had penalties in this race, so which is why we started 7th. We were in 6th. Right up until the changeover, because obviously this race started in wet conditions. We then obviously came in the pits side by side with Raikkonen, left just behind Kimi, and the problem was we was in his dirty air going through the fast flowing corners inside the pit. I ended up losing my rear end and hitting the wall, which lucky for me, I didn't lose a wheel, but I did lose a good portion of my wing, so I had to pit, which has dropped us all the way down here, and since then it's just been a case of trying to push to recover. And with our teammates' retirement, we are now pushing so hard that a points finish could indeed be a possibility, although this lap we've only taken a 10th out of Sainz. That is not enough. I think Master's got his engine issues sorted. He doesn't seem to be dropping back as much. Lap 65, I'm going to up the engine. There he is, you can see him. Getting closer. 1.1. Seconds, bang on. Whoever's watching this race, guys, can you put in the chat, do you think I'll catch Sainz, or do you think I'll just run out of time? Again, I can't stress what an enjoyable race this has been. So we're in rich mix now. Is that going to help us? I think he's coming up to lap Stoffel Van Dorn. In the second McLaren car. .5 seconds, the gap's not coming down as much as I'd like. This is really frustrating. McLaren driver lets him through. So we've been on these tyres since lap 42, so these have done 24 laps so far. Slight mistake there, just need to, don't make any more. We're going to get DRS on Stoffel, that's for sure. 2.9. That was probably the best that I've taken that first corner. Feel the grip going on these tyres. That was 2.3, it's going to be about the same. No, 2 seconds. Just turn the car in nicely, get the power down as quick as we can. There we go, that's what I want, to nail the apexes. Got basically 3 laps to try and do it. I'll drop down once it gets to about 0.05. This is too important. No idea how hard we're pushing it. We've still got one more lap after this, so we just need to make sure we can get as close as we can. I think he's got it. I do think he's got it. Of course, we're never going to give up. We're going to keep pushing until the line. Hamilton wins, so we almost got lapped for a second time. I'm going to have to knock it to standard. Sainz has done a really good job. He's just about held us off. Just absolutely nothing we could do here today. And it's not the point that we wanted. Sainz gets the point. We come home in 11th. Wow. I am absolutely shot from that.
So, another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. So, how exactly did they
I'm disappointed that we didn't get the points. Hamilton, though, keeps the championship going into the final race of the season. As in 2017, it was Bottas that won it. 2018, Lewis won it very convincingly. 2019, we actually have a battle between Vettel and Hamilton for the championship.
After that excellent race, they've excelled here as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes then are on top today.
Forsaken, welcome to the stream, buddy. Like I say, guys, in about an hour and a time, we will be getting on
So then,
with
it's
the
time to
final
see how
Grand
this
Prix
result
of the
affects the
season.
Drivers' Championship.
But look,
It
there we
wasn't the
go.
best
Your
weekend
classifications
for our
here today.
championship leader,
Hamilton,
and their
Bottas,
advantage at the top has
Vettel,
been
Perez,
reduced. Now then,
Raikkonen,
Anthony
Ricciardo,
Davidson, who was your
Verstappen,
driver of the
Ocon,
day?
Hulkenberg, Sainz, and myself. And you had Massa, Kvyat, Stroll, Alonso, Ericsson, Verline, Van Dorn, and then out of the race you had my teammate Romain Grosjean and Jolyon Palmer. Slightly annoyed with Grosjean's retirement, although it did make the race fun for me personally, trying to battle for the points. The standings, no changes, but the gap going into the final race of the season is 14 points between Vettel and Hamilton. So it's going to take, I don't know, it could take something catastrophic for Vettel to lose that. You'd think 14 points is quite an advantage to have going into the final race, but like I say, anything can happen in Formula 1, and it usually does. No other changes in the points. I think we're 16 points actually behind Sergio Perez, so I think we may have lost that. But oh my God, we're only 2 points in front of Ricciardo as well. We've been in the top 6 all season, and it will be such a shame to lose it on the final race of the season to Ricciardo. So there is something to play for. Mercedes take over the lead of the Constructors' Championship by 6 points from Ferrari. That battle is not over. However, our gap to Toro Rosso is 20 points, so unless me and Grosjean get a really good double points finish, I can't really see us overhauling that. But like I say, it's possible, so we're gonna keep on going. Blimey, what a race that was! Like I said, we paid the price for the mistake earlier on the race that knocked us out of the points. We did well to recover. Especially after the pits were whoever the guy was on the pit wall was deciding to put us on a two stopper after the wet weather period, of course. Bad decision that. So we're on 777. Williams have taken over to continually adjust, but Williams, they're nowhere at the minute. First driver bonus, there we go. What's that one? Complete 20 races as first driver, achieve first driver status and complete 1 race. Yay! Upgrade speed, what we went for that? Complete free classic invitational event, so I need to just do one more. Oh, and I think we've got one.
Being trackside at a Grand Prix, change of direction on these things is insane. I own a single-seater that I take club racing, but comparatively speaking, it's like a kid's pedal car. Speaking of pedals, I need to borrow your ride.
I'll show you my development, mate. Welcome to the stream. Again, I don't recognise you, so welcome. I'll add you and follow you so I can see what you get up to. Like I said, basically, when I joined the team halfway through the season, aerodynamically, great. The car's great. The chassis, they put 4 upgrades on it, but still, they're the worst chassis in the field. And engine, I mean, good job the Haas has some grunt behind it, because there was no engine upgrades whatsoever. We're about to have a 4th engine upgrade fitted to the Haas going into the final race of the season. 2 for speed, 2 for fuel consumption. And then obviously we'll see what happens over the winter period. Whether we put more on or whatnot, I don't know what's going to happen. But yes, we're going to do the USA race here. 96 Williams. Actually, no, I can have a look at my R&D tree. So there you go. That's the R&D tree. I just want to check. I don't believe there is, but I'm going to have a look anyway. MG UK, MG UH, gearbox. I need to do that at some point. Energy store, turbocharge, IC wear. Yeah, I didn't think there was. So yeah, basically we're expecting a new upgrade there, which 70. Oh, just short of being able to put one on. Like I said, that will be our next upgrade after this one, so that one. And then we'll basically flick between our powertrain and the chassis so we can improve the car just continuously. Where are we compared to everyone else? Let's back out of this. We are there. Okay. So actually, if I do get an offer from Williams at the end of the season, I will actually take it. Because they're the next worst car. I mean, I spent 2 years at Sauber. I'm not going there. I've already driven for Toro Rosso, so I'm not going there. McLaren, they're a dead duck, so I'm not going there. Wasbeck, welcome to the stream, buddy. And let's get this invitational event done. Let's say if we got some points, if we had got a point, we may have just got over the 800 point mark for that race. So again, frustrating. But it was probably one of the most enjoyable races of the season because of the challenge that was at hand. I mean, Sainz was about 16 seconds clear at one point. So the fact that we actually got the gap back down to less than a second by the time we crossed the line, you know, it was great. Oh, we've got the dark patches. Lovely.
It's winner takes all. So who will emerge on top?
Aye, it's been a while. They are. I'm sorry, Dead by Dawn, but you know, McLaren are a dead duck. They really are. Right, let's drive this car. Probably one of the most favourite cars that I personally love. And away we go. USA. So basically, we've got to try and stay in front of as many cars as we can. In our category, at least, we're going to dive up the inside of several cars going into turn 1. Don't forget, it's just a short one. I believe we've got a McLaren 98 car alongside us. Yes, we have. Oh, come on. Oh, that's a Ferrari 2004 car going off. Bloody... That was frustrating. Eighth. Now, are we able to 98 McLaren behind? That's the question. Going to go all out to try and make it. Look at our fuel. You know what's worrying? That Ferrari 2000 car that went off earlier is already caught up to the pack. Where it's actually, you can see it, it's the little white dot in the middle of that pack that's just heading towards turn 1 now. Oh, someone else is colliding. Really? Oh. This is what I mean. I hate USA for that. I thought they got rid of the dark shadows, you know. I've seen it since China in season. And as you can see as well, that dot is the 2004 Ferrari. Considering the car behind me is 2 years older, it's quite strange just how much quicker it is. Oh, there's that Ferrari. I want to finish and freely do. There we go. Yeah, I know, mate. Yeah, I know, mate. My stream is... my internet isn't that good. I do apologise.
Here come our
It's something I'm aiming to get on top of at some point down the line. When? Don't know. I've won that season 2 most maxed out durability onto the powertrain. Oh, okay. But like I say, guys, that will bring this particular stream to an end. Thank you very much for watching. Do hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content. I'll be back in about an hour and a half on with the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Finish off season 3. Do subscribe to the YouTube page as well, guys, so you can see what's happened through seasons 1, 2 and 3. And we will see you very soon for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Take care, guys, and we'll see you soon. Much